the 6'5 senior for the Indians. Colby girls won last night convincingly over Hugoton. 66-32 have advanced into the semifinal round tomorrow night. Or check it the Thursday night. And the broadcast of that game will be at about 7:20 on Thursday night. Larned controls the tip into the hands of Justin Hammond. So Reed wins the tip, and here comes Adam Bilberry with the ball. Colby man-to-man. Right side with the basketball in the hands of Garrett Gross. Gross dribbling the ball, top of the free throw line area. Left side, long-range threes on the way. It's going to be an air ball. Rebounded out of there by Pfeiffer. Colby on the run. Dustin across the timeline, left side. Spots up outside, turns the ball and kicks it inside to Johnson. Outside to Sadler with the ball. It's a matchup zone, and now looks like man-to-man for Larned. Near side, McKee with the ball. Parker, left side. Bounce pass down low. The ball deflected. It'll be off the Indians out of bounds. Colby will still have it. Larned man-to-man, Colby man-to-man, and the Eagles will have the ball. No score with 7:24 left in the first quarter. Parker with the ball inbounds, and it's deflected out of bounds and off the hand of Justin Hammond. Back out of bounds. Parker McKee to do it again. Looking to get it in bounds, does finally out front to Sadler. Top of the key for three. It's off the iron, missing, and the rebound taken down by Aaron Beckwith, and back comes Larned with the ball, no score. Across the timeline with the ball on the dribble. Hammond, right side, guarded by Sadler. Comes into the corner to Gross. Right side on the wing. Gross looks inside to the big fella, can't find him. Outside, top of the key, off to Beckwith. Beckwith down low, the shot off the glass, missing. Tip no good, a whistle and a foul, I think, on Larned. The Indians with a foul. Let's see who it's on. It is on Aaron Reed, his first foul, the big guy at 6'5", Larned's first foul as a team, and the ball goes back to Colby. No score early in the game with 6:59 left in the first period. Across the timeline, Parker McKee with the ball on the dribble, Larned man-to-man. Top of the key, Pfeiffer with the ball, down low, Johnson the weight, spins, shoots, and scores. Jared Johnson got a good pass from Pfeiffer on the low block, faked the shot, then put it off the glass, and Colby leads 2-0. Indians with the basketball, Gross in the corner. Now to Reed at the high post, Reed looking, spinning, turning, giving the ball off to Beckwith. Outside on the dribble, left side of the circle, outside it comes off to Bilberry. Bilberry on a drive, free throw line, 15-footer, counted. Adam Bilberry with a basket for Larned, ties the score at 2. Parker McKee across the timeline for Colby. Between the leg dribble, free throw line, right side, it comes off to Sadler. Michael gives it off to Pfeiffer, threw it away. Colby with a turnover, back comes Larned with the ball. The Indians with the ball, Adam Bilberry with the ball on the dribble across the timeline, guarded by Parker McKee. Left side, the ball comes off to Gross. Gross at the high post to Reed. Reed working against Johnson in the lane, turns, he travels with the ball. Aaron Reed traveling with the ball for Larned. Indians turn it over with 5:58 left. Colby with the ball back, we're tied at 2. Sub-state play, the winner of this game will take on the winner of Ulysses and Pratt on Friday night in Scott City. Parker McKee with the ball, and he threw it away, trying to go to Pfeiffer. Colby with their second turnover of the game. And back comes Larned with the ball and a chance to take the lead. Coach Ed Crosby off the bench to shout instructions. Bilberry in the backcourt works against Parker McKee across the timeline. Right side with the ball off into the hands of Hammond. Hammond, left side, right side wing out to Reed. Swing it far side to Gross. Gross back down low to Beckwith in the corner. Bilberry. Bilberry looks over the top. Reed turns, 10-footers up, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Zach Brown. Colby with the ball. Across the timeline, Parker McKee on a drive all the way. Layup is blocked out of bounds. Off of Hammond, that time out of bounds. 2-2, and Colby will get the ball back. Corey Woofter is going to check into the Colby lineup, and Zach Brown sits down. So Corey Woofter in at the 5:19 mark. Zach Brown takes a seat. Outside to Pfeiffer with the ball. Colby tied at 2. Near side, Sadler with the ball. Looks inside to Woofter. Can't find him. Top of the key, Pfeiffer with the ball in the dribble. Top of the circle between the legs left side. Looking off, Woofter, 10-footers up. Off the iron, missing. Rebound comes down to Beckwith. Here comes Larned with the ball. Bilberry across the timeline. Left side of the circle looking. Game tied at 2. Bilberry in the circle. 15-footers up. Good. Bilberry posted up. Parker McKee and Larned takes a 4-2 lead with 4:51 to go in the first quarter. Parker McKee with the ball looking for Jared Johnson. Now to Pfeiffer, top of the key, looks inside of Jared. Turns, whistle. Let's see what the call is. It might be on Reed, and if it is, it'll go out of bounds. So Reed gets his second foul, the team's second foul. It'll be out of bounds to Larned. And Crosby wanted the official to notice that Jared Johnson was trying to hook him for position. 4:43 to go. Larned with the basketball and getting ready to check in will be Shane Wallace. Ball Reed deflecting the shot. Larned up 4-2. Bilbrey with the ball to the backcourt. Comes across the timeline, guarded by Parker McKee. 4-2, Larned by a basket. Right side with the basketball into the hands of Hammond. Hammond, right side wing, looking. Can't find any help. Looks, looking. Into the corner, finally, Bilbrey with the ball. Bilbrey spins away, turns, down low. Beckwith off the glass, missed the shot, and a rebound to Jared Johnson. Easy chip shot, wouldn't go. Parker McKee driving all the way to the hole and out of bounds, and he lost the ball out of bounds. Colby with the third turnover of the game, and Larned's Wallace checks in and Reed checks out. Shane Wallace is in at 6'4", a senior, and Reed sits down. 4-2, Larned by 2. 4:03 left to play. Winner of this game plays Friday. In Scott City, Hammond across the timeline, guarded by Sadler. Hammond looking outside. Bilbrey with the ball. Between the leg dribble, guarded by Sadler. Bilbrey down, 15-footers up. It's short, and a rebound to Corey Woofter. Gets it off to Parker McKee. Down the floor to Sadler, and he threw the ball away. Parker threw the ball beyond the outstretched hands of Michael Sadler. And another Colby turnover, 4 in the first quarter, gives the ball back to Larned. 3:45, and the Indians are up by 2. 6-14 on the year. Bilbrey working against Pfeiffer across the timeline. So Parker McKee has given up on Pilfrey, and he just threw the ball out of bounds. Larned with a turnover. Their second of the game, the 3:34 to play in the quarter. And Larned may want a timeout. Let's see. Nope. Parker McKee brings it across the timeline. 4-2, Larned up by a basket. Parker McKee, top of the key, Johnson down low, about threw it away, but Corey Woofter ran it down. In the corner baseline, Woofter skip pass far side to Sadler. Long range three is off the iron, and it is missing. Follow shot, no good. Pfeiffer down low, and Larned comes up with a rebound, Wallace. Here comes Hammond across the timeline on the right side, guarded by Sadler. Hits it off down to the hand of Gross. Gross, high post to Beckwith, back to Gross, free throw line, top of the circle. Down low to Wallace, threw the ball out of bounds over his head. Third turnover for Larned in the game. 2:55 left in the first quarter. Colby has mustered just one field goal in the first period. Parker McKee across the timeline. Left side of the circle, now to the high post to Corey Woofter. Outside, Parker firing for three. Missed it again, and the rebound down. And a foul on Wallace, I believe, against Corey Woofter. Wallace gets called for the foul. So Wallace gets whistled for his first. It's the third team foul on Larned, and it'll be out of bounds to Colby. 2:40 left in the first period. 4-2 Indians by a basket. Pfeiffer in the corner with the ball. Between the leg dribble, comes back out between the circles. Pfeiffer left side to Sadler. Larned still man-to-man, kind of a loose man-to-man. Pfeiffer over the top, Jared Johnson, baseline, has the ball knocked away, got it back. Outside Sadler, back to Johnson. 15-footer baseline shot is missing. Pfeiffer rebounds, whistle, and I think it's going to be out of bounds to Larned. Indians will have the ball. They lead 4-2 with 2:20 left. And Coach Crosby talking to the official as he walks by him. Hammond with the ball for the Indians. 4-2, Larned leads. Hammond left side gets the ball off to Gross. Gross working against Parker McKee. Gross on a drive, free throw line stops, looks. Now it comes off to Hammond. Hammond on a drive, stops, looks, can't find anybody, looking for help. Now gives off to Beckwith, outside to Wallace. Wallace looking over the top to Beckwith. Down low, the shot off the glass is good by Beckwith. Aaron Beckwith with his first basket, and Larned has their biggest lead at 6-2. Sadler outside from 15, rings it in there on the right side. Michael Sadler's first basket, 6-4. The Indian lead is 2. Getting ready to check in will be Tim Walker, a 6'1 senior. Outside, Bilbrey with the ball, right side to Gross. 6-4, Colby down by a bucket. Larned with the ball, Beckwith, Wallace. Outside, Hammond top of the key. Now it comes back to Gross between the circles, guarded by McKee. Gross looking, and the 5 seconds. Gross never got rid of the basketball. Larned's fourth turnover of the game. 1:15 left. Gross didn't pay attention to how close Parker McKee was guarding him, and he turned it over. Bilbrey checks out, and into the lineup is Tim Walker. Parker McKee with the ball. Larned stays man-to-man. McKee, top of the key, right side, down low. They threw the ball out of bounds. It's off of, looks like Walker, and it'll still belong to Colby. So the Eagles will have the ball. They're down by a bucket. 1:07 left in the first period. 6-4 Larned. Over the top, Johnson. In the lane, turns, looks, kicks it outside to Piper. Dustin, top of the key, scoreless. Right side, Sadler. Driving, stopping, outside. Johnson from 15. Write it down. Jared Johnson with his second basket, and the game is tied at 6 with 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Hammond across the timeline for Larned. 6-14 on the year for the Indians. Hammond looking. Comes off now to Wallace on a drive, Walker, and a foul, I think, on Dustin Piper. Piper with a foul. That's Colby's first team foul. It'll be out of bounds to Larned. 6-6. The Indians and the Eagles are tied in the opening round of this tournament. Sub-state first round play inbounds. The ball comes to Gross. Garrett Gross dribbling against Parker McKee. Left side gets it off to Justin Hammond. Hammond driving baseline. Look underneath. Beckwith laid it up and good off the glass. Nice give and go, and Beckwith with his second basket. 8-6. Larned by 2. 22 seconds in the quarter left. Piper with the ball outside, guarded by Gross. Far side, Sadler, now Corey Woofter. Woofter looks outside to Jared Johnson. Now to Piper, 13 on the shot on the clock. Looking outside to Parker McKee, and he'll go to work. Lane's wide open. Parker on a drive, drives down, feeds it down low, threw the ball away. Woofter shoots it up, no good, but he is fouled. A break for the Colby Eagles because Parker threw the ball away. But the foul is on Larned, and it's on Shane Wallace, his second. And Corey Woofter will go to the line. It's the fourth team foul. And Woofter was short on the shot, but he gets a break getting fouled. 8-6, Larned by 2. So the Eagles a little sluggish out of the gate here tonight. Corey Woofter at the line, dribbling. 6'3" junior shot is on the way. It is good. Corey will do it again. 8-7, Larned lead is 1. Next shot, Woofter on the way is up. It is in and out, no good. Johnson rebound, shoots, no good, and that's the end of the first quarter with a score. The Larned Indians 8, the Colby Eagles 7. Back for the second quarter in a minute. You're listening to Colby Eagle basketball.
Country Club Drive. See Stevens for commercial, residential, with a gift from Donlin Jewelry. F&M Insurance, located at the Warda Plaza on South Range in Colby. They feature all lines of insurance. See Darvin, Stan, or Bonnie for friendly personal service on crop, life, fire.
The Eagles will have the ball as we start the second 8 minutes of this basketball game. Down by 1, 8-7. Piper with the ball. Larned still man-to-man. Jared Johnson down low to Corey Woofter. He lost the ball, looking, turning, shooting, and scoring. Nice look by Woofter one way. He went the other. He has his third point of the game, and the Eagles lead 9-8. Across the timeline with the ball for Larned. Hammond, right side to Gross with the ball looking. Can't find any help. Now on the dribble outside. Gets it off to Tim Walker. Walker on the dribble against Piper. Walker spinning, looking. Back to Gross, baseline. Back to Walker, baseline, 15-footers up. It's missing. Rebound to Corey Woofter. Colby with the ball up by 1. Left side, Piper with the ball. Between the leg, dribble, looking. Over the top to Johnson down low. Jared spins, kicks it outside. Corner shot by Sadler. Good. Three-pointer by Michael Sadler. And the Eagles getting warmed up, go up by 4 at 12-8. 7:06 left in the first period. Gross across the timeline as Schwenke goes to the scorer's table. Outside Gross with the ball for Larned looking. Baseline driving. Hammond looking. He traveled with it. Fifth turnover of the game for Larned. Colby gets the ball back up by 4 and on a 5-0 run. 12-8, Colby up by 4. Back into the lineup for the Indians, Adam Bilbrey. Out of the lineup, Justin Hammond. So Hammond sits down, Bilbrey back in. He had 2 first-quarter field goals, 12-8, Colby by 4 in the ball. 6:50 left in the first half. Piper, Sadler with the right side. Piper in the lane, driving, losing it, shoots it up and in. He lost the handle. somehow maintained control and laid it off the glass. 14-8, Colby by 6, and the Eagles on a 7-0 run. Right side where the ball is Gross. Gross looking. Johnson guarding. Gross. Outside, Bilbrey with the ball, guarded by Piper. Bilbrey. Right side looking. Outside to Gross. Colby defense being tough right now. Over the top. Reed turns, shoots, and scores. The big fella, Reed, with his first basket of the game at 6'5". Stops the 7-0 run, and it's 14-10 Colby. Justin Schwanke on the lineup for Corey Woofter. Piper in the free throw line area. Looks, kicks it outside to Sadler. Michael Sadler, right side, Schwanke with the ball. Now to Piper. Pulls up. Baseline, shoots it up. Short. Rebound to Reed. Gets it out quickly to Gross. Larned on the run. Gross down on the right side, dribbling. Looking into the corner. Walker driving baseline. Down low. And he threw the ball away out of bounds. On the baseline, Walker threw it away. 6 turnovers for Larned in the game. And the Indians give up the ball back to the Eagles, who lead by 4 at 14-10. Parker McKee across the timeline, left side to Piper. Piper on a drive to the baseline, looks outside to Jared Johnson, far side to McKee. Parker looks in the circle, top of the key, the shot blocked away. Sadler down low, Schwanke turns, shot blocked by Reed. Outside, Parker McKee kicks it into the corner to Jared Johnson. Left side on the baseline. Outside now to Piper, top of the key. 2 shots blocked by Larned. Left side, Sadler with the ball. Top of the key, down low. Jared, great pass. Parker McKee in the basket. Jared Johnson sealed off his player, got the great pass from Parker McKee, and Colby takes a 6-point lead. 16-10, timeout Larned. You're listening to Eagle Basketball.
Hardware. Colby Animal Clinic, located on East 4th in Colby. They're your Science Diet pet food headquarters. See them for veterinarian supplies, boarding, and grooming at the Colby Animal Clinic.
Colby Eagles have outscored Larned in the second quarter 9-2 and lead 16-10. Larned with the ball. Walker to get the ball inbounds. Will to Bilbrey. Colby with a little full court pressure. Man to man. Pilfrey guarded by Piper. Dustin still hampered a little bit by a sprained ankle. Walker on the baseline, down low, and the ball loose in the lane. The shot is up and good in the lane by Walker. He lost it, got it back, and put it in. 16-12. Sadler with the ball down low, threw the ball away. Try to go to Johnson. Colby with their 5th turnover of the game. Back comes Gross with the ball, right side to Walker. Walker looking as Corey Woofter's getting ready to check back. Walker driving down. The layup shot is no good. A follow by Reed is good. Aaron Reed follows, and Larned back to within 2. 16-14. Piper with the ball, wing left side. Outside, Parker McKee. Right side, they swing it. Sadler, top of the key. Piper backs up on the dribble. 2 seed, taking on a 7 seed. Parker McKee, top of the key, looks. Left side, Piper with the ball. Now to Jared Johnson. Turns, shoots, missed it. Rebound to Schwanke. Outside, Parker for 3. Rims off, no good, and a rebound to Reed. Larned with the ball and a chance to tie. 3:50 left. They were down by 6 and have gone on a 4-0 run of their own and down by 2. Cross the timeline, and Larned threw the ball away, trying to go down low to Aaron Reed. Hammond back into the Larned lineup. Zach Brown of the Colby lineup for Justin Schwanke. Parker McKee out, and into the lineup would be Zach Brown and Corey Woofter. Piper across the timeline. Right side, Sadler. A whistle and a foul on Colby. Let's see who on. Corey Woofter tried to move out his defender. Second Colby foul, out of bounds to Larned. 16-14. The Indians are down by a bucket. Foul is on Corey Woofter. His first foul, the team's second, with 3:33 left in the half. Hammond to key the ball inbounds for the Indians. Will look for Bilbrey. Bilbrey with the basketball in the backcourt, guarded by Piper. So Larned with a chance to tie, their second time down. Bilbrey across the timeline, guarded by Piper, right side at Hammond. In the corner now to Beckwith. To Reed. Triple teamed. Outside Beckwith from 15. Got it. Beckwith with 15 on the right side. And we have a whistle. 16 all. Let's see what the call is. The officials are talking about it. Is the basket going to count by Beckwith? Basket's good. Whatever the call is, they wave it off. And so Larned has gone on a 6-0 run to tie the game at 16 with 3:14 left in the half. Across the timeline, Pfeiffer with the ball. Right side, Sadler looks. Sadler looking. Top of the key, Woofter in the circle. Corey dribbling. Sadler with the ball. Larned man-to-man. Pfeiffer looks. Corner, Johnson. Right side, Jared looks. Top of the key, Zach Brown. Top between the circles, Pfeiffer crossover. Loses the ball. It's still loose. Pfeiffer got it back. Drives into the lane. Shoots it on the way. Can't get it. Zach Brown rebound. Can't get it. Rebound down. Comes off to Gross. Larned with the ball. And a chance to go on an 8-0 run in the lead. Bilbrey with the ball against Pfeiffer. Driving into the lane. Stops. 10-footers on the way. Missing off the iron. Rebound to Beckwith. Larned with the offensive rebound to Reed. Down low. Underneath. Bilbrey turns. Shoots it on the way. Didn't get it. Blocked away. Pfeiffer with the ball. Across the timeline. Colby on the run. Pfeiffer down. The ball deflected and picked up by Gross. Another Colby turnover after Larned turned it over. The Eagles with their 6th turnover of the game. Bilbrey in the backcourt guarded by Brown, or Gross rather, across the timeline. Gross looking into the corner. Comes off to Hammond outside on the wing left side guarded by Sadler. Now to Beckwith. Outside, Gross looks for help. Can't find anybody. Over the top, Reed down low, lays it up. Got it, and he is fouled by Woofter. Reed with a basket. It's going to count, and he's going to the line to give Larned a 3-point lead opportunity. So Larned on an 8-0 run after Colby went up 16-10. Larned has come back with 8 unanswered points. Zach Brown out of the lineup, and Parker McKee back. To the line will be Aaron Reed for the Indians of Larned. On the road, the 7th seed lead by 2. Shot on the way is up. Off the iron, missing. Woofter rebounds for Colby. Eagles are down by 2 on the ball. 1:51 left in the first half. Parker McKee with the ball. Between the circles, left side to Pfeiffer into the corner to Woofter. Corey looks, guarded by Reed. Woofter down low, and Parker loses the ball off his foot out of bounds. Turnover, Colby, number 7 in the half. 1:39, and the Indians with the ball back. Bilbrey with the ball in the backcourt. Guarded by Pfeiffer. Bilbrey walks across the timeline to the far side of the court. Bilbrey gets it off to Gross, guarded by Parker McKee. Gross looks, high post to Reed. Reed in the corner with the ball, now outside to Gross. Gross looking for Hammond, can't find him in the corner. Comes off the Reed, driving down, shoots it up. And it might be an offensive foul, or no, they say travel with the ball. Reed with the travel gives Larned 8 turnovers in the game. Indians lead 18-16 with 1:14 remaining. Jeff Perriott off the seat, off the chair, standing. Parker McKee, Pfeiffer on a drive, kicks it out, almost threw the ball away, but Parker runs it down near midcourt. 1 minute left in the half. Outside Pfeiffer, deep on the right side looking. Between the legs, out of Jared Johnson, baseline, driving. Down low, the shot is up. It's no good. Follow no good by Woofter. Shot is up. No good, and the rebound to Beckwith. Larned with the ball, up by 2. With 43 seconds as Woofter missed the chip shot. Hammond bounce pass corner to Gross. Gross baseline right side. Over to Beckwith. 15-footer is missing. Rebound to Pfeiffer. Colby with a chance to tie. Half a minute left in the half. Dustin out between the circles. Right side to Sadler. Sadler, 25 seconds. He threw the ball away. Trying to go to Parker McKee. Threw it away again. 8 turnovers in the game for Colby. Across the timeline is Hammond with the ball. Going now. Spinning to the right side. Looking to Gross. Gross with the ball. 9 seconds. Drives. Free throw line. Gets it off to Reed. Turns. Back outside Gross. Shot in the lane is up. It's no good. Rebound in the lane. Shot is up. No good again. Rebound loose. And it's halftime. And the Bilbrey did not get rid of the ball in time. Pressure defense by Dustin Pfeiffer. 18-16, Colby with the ball. Sadler outside, right side looking. And a whistle. Something on the floor. So, Larry Miller over there to help the referee with a little custodial duties. Larry Miller and Ray Kirschenbrock, Bill Kirschenbrock, Glenn Kirschenbrock, Jim Stanley, all sitting on that front row, kind of keeping guard. With the ball, Piper, top of the key over the top to Johnson. Down low, lays it in there. Jared Johnson inside with his 8th point of the game, and Colby ties the game at 18. Bilbrey with the ball across the timeline, guarded by Piper. Bilbrey looks for help. Over the top, goes to Gross, far side. Gross dribbling down, looking. Down low, turning, shooting Reed, and he rings it in there. Reed's 8th point of the game. 20-18, Larned by 2. Parker McKee quickly crossed the timeline between the circles. Larned in a matchup zone. Parker with the ball right side, looking for Jared Johnson, now to Piper. Trying to dribble inside, can't, top of the key. Tried to cross over, and he traveled with it. Dustin walks with the ball, and it's Colby's 9th turnover of the game. Back to Larned. The Indians get it. They're up by 2. Their biggest lead has been 4. Bilbrey across the timeline for the black and orange. Black uniforms for Larned. Top of the key. Hammond firing for 3. Missed it off the glass. Whooped a rebound. Gives off to Parker McKee. Parker on a run. A bounce pass down low to Sadler. Outside. Piper for 3. Write it down. Dustin Piper with his first 3 of the game. 21-20, Colby by 1. Bilbrey across the timeline for Larned. Between the circles to the right side to Gross. Down low, Reed underneath. Beckwith turns, shoots it up, no good. Rebound, comes down, kicked outside. Gross, down low, underneath. Shot Hammond, good left side. Hammond with his first basket of the game. And it's 22-21, Larned by 1. Across the timeline, Parker McKee with the ball. Colby 14-6 on the year, Larned 6-14. Woofter in the circle. Left side, Sadler with the ball. Top of the key, Piper. Piper looking against Gross. On the dribble, looking. Now right side, Sadler with the ball. Michael, top of the key to Parker McKee. Parker left side, Colby patient. Piper in the circle, drives, shoots. The fadeaway shot is good. A fadeaway shot by Piper. About an 8-footer on the right side of the lane. 23-22, Colby by 1. Bilbrey across the timeline against Piper. Right side and in the corner now it comes off to Hammond. Hammond looking on the dribble, top of the circle, free throw line left side. Beckwith dribbles down into the corner to Bilbrey. Bilbrey left side with 5:25 left in the third quarter. Down low, Reed. Wait a minute, a foul I think on Jared Johnson on the baseline. So Colby gets the personal foul. Jared Johnson is first. And it is the first team foul out of bounds to Larned. Colby leads 23-22. Keying the ball in bounds will be Gross for Larned. Into the hands of Hammond. Now to Beckwith. Back to Hammond, outside baseline. Looking, long-range shot outside, in and out, won't go down, and Johnson rebounds. Colby could go up by 3. Parker McKee left side. Piper in the corner. Looking, driving, backs up on the dribble. Outside the circle, down low to Corey Woofter. Corey on the wing left side, kicks it outside to Parker McKee between the circles. Backs up on the dribble. 4:55 left in the period, third quarter. Parker McKee on the right side wing, looking. Inside to Corey Woofter. Turns, shoots, scores. Woofter off the glass with a nice move. 25-22, Colby by 3. Bilbrey with the ball to the backcourt for the Indians of Larned. Across the timeline, spins into the circle, free throw line, left side. Comes down to Beckwith, back outside to Bilbrey. Bilbrey down low, underneath Reed, shoots it up, didn't get it. Tipped up, no good. Beckwith down low, shoots it up, didn't get it. Rebound loose, back outside to Hammond. Outside, driving down. Underneath, the ball is saved. And down low, and Corey Woofter standing out of bounds. So Larned will still have the ball. It was knocked around. It came into the hands of Woofter, but he was standing out of bounds. 25-22, Colby lead is 3. Hammond inbounds, Gross in the corner. Turning, outside, Bilbrey with the ball, looking. Bilbrey, crossover into the lane, kicks it back outside. Reed from 15, fires it in. Reed's 10th point of the game. 25-24, Larned by 1, Colby by 1. Parker McKee with the ball across the timeline between the circle, behind the back dribble. Johnson has the ball stripped away at the high post. Colby with a turnover, their 10th of the game. Hammond outside, Gross in the circle, looks. Outside, Bilbrey with the ball. In the corner, baseline 15-footers, good. In the corner by Reed, who has 12, and Larned back up by 1, 26-25. Parker McKee across the timeline for Colby. 3:35 left here in the third quarter. Down low, the ball is loose. Picked up by Larned. Another Colby turnover. They've got 11 in the game. Off to Gross. Gross across the timeline on the drive down. Into the corner. Beckwith with the ball. Now to Reed. Spins down low. Lost it. Got it back. Laid it up. Didn't get it. Whistle and a foul on somebody. Let's see. The foul will be on Colby. On who? And it's going to be on Corey Whoopter. His second. Schwenke's going to check in. It's the second team foul. And to the line will be Aaron Reed, who's 0 for 1. Zach Brown to the scorer's table for Colby. 26-25, Larned by 1. Tim Walker getting ready to check into the lineup for Larned. Reed to the line, fires the first one up and good. Reed is in, and Bilbrey sets down. Whoopter out of the Colby lineup, Sadler out. Zach Brown and Schwenke check in. 27-25, Larned lead is 2. Reed at the line again at 6'5". Has 13 in the game, looking for 14. He got it. And Larned is now up by 3 at 28-25, and Larned's on a 5-0 run. 3:18 left. Parker McKee quickly down into the lane, driving, layup shot, missing, but he is fouled, I believe, and the foul will be on Gross. Gross with the foul for Larned. His first team foul, but Parker McKee to the line to shoot. Parker about a 68% free throw shooter. Shane Wallace getting ready to check into the Larned lineup. 28-25, the Indians by 3. Shot by Parker's on the way, it's good. His first points of the game. 28-26, the Indians lead is 2. Beckwith checks out, and Shane Wallace at 6'4" in. Beckwith at 6'3" to the bench. Parker to try to cut the lead to 1. This one's on the way. It's no good. Reed rebounds for Larned. In the backcourt, across the timeline, Hammond with the ball. 2-point lead for Larned, 28-26. Far side with the ball, Gross. Gross looking into the corner now. Walker looks. Baseline right side, dribbles outside to Gross. Gross now to Reed, free throw line, turn around 15-footer. Missing. Rebound to Schwenke. Tried to save it, does to Piper. Piper in, the ball is taken away. Colby with their 4th turnover of the half and 13th turnover of the game. With the ball, Wallace in the circle looks. Outside Gross, top of the key. 28-26, the ball is loose. Layup shot, good. Underneath by Tim Walker. He just picked up a loose ball and put it up. 30-26, Larned lead is 4. With 2:27 to go. Left side, Piper with the ball for Colby. In the circle, Jared Johnson. Right side to Parker McKee. Parker looking. Outside to Zach Brown. Left side to Jared Johnson. Top of the key, Piper firing for 3. Got it. Dustin Piper's second 3 of the quarter. And his 8th point of the quarter, 10th of the game. 30-29, the Larned lead is 1. Wallace across the timeline, guarded by Dustin Piper. Wallace, right side, outside to Gross. Gross in the circle, now gives it off down low, and a traveling going to be called on Shane Wallace. Wallace turns it over. It is the 10th turnover of the game for Larned. Colby has turned the ball over 12 times, not 13, but 12. 30-29, Colby with the ball and a chance to take the lead. Piper down low to Johnson. Looking, turning, shooting, and a ball is loose and rebounded out to Larned. Gross with the ball and a missed shot by Johnson. 1:30 left to play in the third quarter. Larned up by 1, 30-29. Walker, right side looking now to Reed. Way outside, near side, Gross with the ball looking. Down the Reed, underneath, turning, footer. No good, tipped up, no good. Shot off the glass is good by Tim Walker. His 6th point of the game, 32-29 on the offensive rebound. Larned back up by 3. Parker McKee with the ball left side between the circles now. Left side it comes to Piper. Piper feeds it up to Johnson. Outside to Schwenke. Right side, they swing it to Parker McKee. Parker in the circle, Zach Brown. Left side, Schwenke with the ball. Now to Johnson, top of the key. Colby patient, 57 seconds in the quarter left. Down low, Zach Brown looking. The ball is loose, and a reach-in foul is called on Tim Walker. That is the second foul of the half on Larned. It'll be out of bounds to Colby on the baseline. Bilbrey checks back in for Larned. Bilbrey is in, and Walker, the Hammond, sits down. 32-29, Larned lead is 3. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. With the ball outside, Piper, crossover, dribble down. Stops, spins, turns, shoots. He misses. Schwanke rebounds, loses the ball. It's kicked, and it'll be out of bounds to Colby. Might have saved a basket there. Larned did by kicking the ball. Schwanke was about to haul it in and probably lay it off the glass. 42 seconds left. 42.5 to be exact. Outside, Jared Johnson with the ball. Now to Piper. 32-29, Larned by 3. High post, backdoor pass is taken away. Nope, outside Piper for 3. We're tied. Piper's third 3 of the quarter. 11th point of that quarter and 13th point of the game. 32-32, we're tied. Piper wants the crowd to get into the game. Right side with the ball, Pilfrey. Outside, and the ball is thrown away. Turnover, and boy, howdy. It Crosby came unglued for Larned. Parker McKee driving down, loses the ball, a double dribble, and a turnover. Turnover, Colby. 15th turnover of the game. 32-32, the game tie. With the ball, Walker across the timeline, looking. Far side of the floor to Bilbrey. Bilbrey drives down to the lane. Whistle. That's the end of the third quarter. They didn't know how much time was left. It's tied at 32-32. We'll be back for the final fourth quarter.
That's Sirloin Stockade in Colby. Johnson Transport, located at 990 South Range. They have hoppers and convertibles, short and long haul capability. That's Johnson Transport, supporting Colby sports all the way.
Welcome back to the final fourth quarter. Colby down by 3, but Piper tried it with a 3. He has 3 threes in the third quarter. Larned's been up by 3 in the quarter. Colby's been up by 3. Eagles have the ball as we start the final 8 minutes. Piper down low. Woofter turns, shoots, and scores. Corey Woofter, 7th point of the game, and Colby leads by 2, 34-32. Bilbrey across the timeline, working against Piper. Behind the back dribble, gets it off to Gross. Gross looking, going to the right side, driving to the circle, looking. Ball knocked away. Now it comes off to Beckwith. Beckwith outside to Bilbrey. Bilbrey drives down, 15-footers up. It is off the iron, missing. Rebound down low. Run down in the corner by Beckwith. Back outside to Bilbrey with the ball. 7 minutes left and 20 seconds in the ball game. 34-32, Colby by 2. Larned with the ball. Gross on a drive. Looking. Finally gets it outside to Beckwith. Beckwith looking. Now to Reed. Reed spins, kicks it back outside. Bilbrey for 3. He missed it. Rebound. Whistle, and a foul is going to be called on Beckwith. Beckwith picks up the foul from behind. It'll be out of bounds to Colby, and the Eagles up by 2 on the ball. 34-32. Colby up by 2. Biggest lead for Colby has been 6. That was in the second quarter when they went up 16-10. Piper on the wing left side looks inside of Jared Johnson. Piper on a drive, feeds off to Jared, baseline shot, good! Left side 15-footer, and Colby leads by 4. 36-32, Colby by 4. Let's take a timeout. You're listening to Colby Eagle basketball.
Broadcast boosters include McKee Sheet Metal, your Lennox, furnace, and air conditioning specialists. They're located on East Highway 24 in Colby. When it comes to custom harvesting, you can depend on Stevens Harvesting. Paul and Leo Stevens have years of experience custom cutting with their dependable crews. Next harvest, all your hardware needs, appliances, TVs, and more. The Sports Shop, located at 4th and Franklin. Your complete sports store. See them for shoes, socks, warm-ups, any sporting apparel you might need. Palace Drugstore, downtown Colby. Trust them with your prescription needs, gifts, and Hallmark cards. Don't forget, they also feature free delivery and prescription mail-out at the Palace Drugstore.
Eagles on a 7-0 run. A Piper 3 and a Woofter and Johnson field goals in the fourth quarter, and it's a 36-32 Colby 4-point lead. And Larned needs a basket here, or this game will get away from them. Eagles trying to move into the semifinal round of the Sub-State in Scott City on Friday night. Gross, free throw line, feeds it right side to Beckwith. Down low, Reed turns. He got the basket. Aaron Reed with a basket. His 10th point of the half, 16th of the game, 36-34. Colby up by 2. Right side, Piper with the ball, guarded by Gross. Outside, Johnson with the ball. Left side, they swing it to Parker McKee. Parker looks for Sadler. Free throw line, 15-footer is missing. The rebound to Beckwith. Gets it off to Hammond, and Larned again, a chance to tie. 36-34 as Bilbrey has the ball taken away by Piper. Here comes Piper on the run. The layup shot good. Dustin Piper reached in and just stole the ball away. 38-34. A big turnover for Larned in the game. Bilbrey across the timeline on the far side. Backs up on the dribble, looks for help. Gross in the corner with the ball. Looks for help. In the corner to Hammond. Now, Reed, 15-footer. Good, right side. Reed cuts the lead back to 2 again. He has 18 in the game. 38-36, Colby by 2. Parker McKee down the floor, driving. Whistle and a foul on Hammond. Parker driving down the lane, wanted to lay it up and in. The foul is on Jared Hammond. 4th team foul on Larned. Out of bounds to Colby. Piper to key it in. Dustin underneath the Colby basket to Johnson baseline. Outside Satter looking. Out at Johnson, turns, shoots, scores! Johnson in the lane with his 12th point of the game. 40-36, Colby by 4. Gross across the timeline, driving. On the right side, looking for help. Parker McKee trying to hound him. Gross on a drive, looks. Outside, whistle. 3-second lane violation, whistled against Larned. Indians turn it over for the 4th time in the half. 11th time in the game for the check at 12th turnover. 40-36, Colby lead is 4. Parker McKee across the timeline to Piper. Driving down, baseline layup is good. Piper with a tremendous second half. 42-36, Colby by 6. Equaling their biggest lead of the game. Bilbrey across the timeline with 4:40 left in the game. Bilbrey lost the dribble. He got it back. Gross with the ball to the near side. On the dribble down. Stops, looks. Looking outside, back to Bilbrey with the ball. Bilbrey looking outside. Long-range threes on the way. Missing, no good. Piper with a rebound. Colby with the ball up by 6. In the corner. Sadler pulls the trigger for 3. Got it! Sadler in the corner for 3. And the Colby lead is 9. 4:14 to go. Colby 45. You learn at 36. You're listening to Colby Eagle Basketball.
Broadcast boosters include Darrell Henry of Edward Jones Investments. If you'd like to increase your income or decrease your taxes, call Darrell Henry at Edward Jones Investments in Colby, serving conservative investors since 1871. If you need a gift for the bride, see the House of Wood on North Franklin in Colby. They've got furniture for home decor, candles, or other gift ideas. Next time, shop the House of Wood in downtown Colby.
Welcome back. 45-36 the score. As the Colby Eagles have gone on a tear here in the second half, and particularly Piper. 15 second half points, 17 in the game. Gross driving down to the circle. Now to Reed, turns, shoots, misses it. Worcester with a rebound. Here comes Colby back. And Larned may be falling apart here at the 3:55 mark in the ball game. Piper with the ball, wing left side. Johnson top of the key. Right side, Parker with the ball. Down low, whistle and a foul on Beckwith over the top of Corey Wolfter. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Indians. And Colby wants a timeout with 3:50 left in the game. Colby Eagles 45, Larned 36. You're listening to Colby Eagle Basketball.
Broadcast boosters feature Western Sprinklers, your Valley irrigation specialists. See them for Valley sales, parts, and service. Dillon's, Northwest Kansas' largest grocery store. They're open every day for your shopping pleasure. Remember, Dillon's is more than a grocery store. Kansas Quick Lube, the name says it all. No more waiting for an oil change. Also see them for a change of your transmission oil. And don't forget 24-hour automatic car wash. Arby's, the roast beef experts. There's a special every day at Arby's located just off I-70. Make your way to Arby's after tonight's game.
45-36, Colby with a lead in the ball. Piper top of the key with the ball, right side to Parker McKee. Parker on the wing, down low to Johnson. Jarrett got it back after he lost it, now back to Parker. Parker on the dribble, we're down to 3:35 left in the ball game. Piper outside, guarded by Gross. Left side, Sadler with the ball. Michael, top of the key to Jared Johnson. Colby, patient and deliberate. Piper spins baseline. Right side, looking for Wolfter. Down low, Corey loses the ball out of bounds. Colby with their 6th turnover of the half. 14th of the game. 45-36, the lead is 9. Across the timeline, Gross with the ball for Larned. Indians desperately need a basket. Hammond about lost the ball on the far side. on the dribble. Pulls up. Comes back outside. Crossover. Hammond looking in the corner to Beckwith. Beckwith, turnaround shot off the glass is missing. No good. Sadler rebound. Whistle. And a reach-it foul going to be called on Gross. Sadler rebound and Gross with a foul. Garrett Gross with a foul for Larned. 6th-team foul out of bounds to Colby. We're right at 3 minutes left in the ball game. 45-36, the winner of this game takes on the winner of the Pratt-Ulysses game Friday night, more than likely at 6 o'clock in Scott City, for a right to play for the championship. Parker McKee, free throw line, down low, Woofter, layup, good. Nice bounce pass, and Woofter laid it off the glass. He has 9 in the game, and Colby up by 11, and Parker with a block in the backcourt against Gross. Parker McKee with a foul, his first 3rd-team foul, 47-36, Colby by 11. Larned with just 4 points here in the 4th quarter. Colby with 15 fourth-quarter points. Driving down, Walker, Beckwith, near side down low. Reed turns, looks, outside. Gross fires from 50. Hit a three-pointer, actually. Gross with a three-pointer for Larned. 47-39. That cuts the lead back down to 8. Piper outside. He'll fire for 3. Off the iron, missing. Rebound to Beckwith. 2:13 left to play, and Perriott looks at the clock and shakes his head. Outside, down low, the ball is loose, out of bounds. Larned will still have it. Trying to go to Reed with 2:07 remaining. A basket here would cut the lead back to 6 with 2:07 left. Gross with the ball, looking to key it inbounds. Looks. Walker down low. Reed loses the ball, but he got it outside to Bilbrey. Outside off the glass. The shot is good by Wallace for the Reed. Reed with a basket, 47-41. And Larned's cut an 11-point lead to 6. They're on a 5-0 run. Piper with the ball. Johnson, Jared looking. In the circle, Corey Woofter. Now to Parker McKee, 1:43 to go. Outside, Sadler with the ball. Down low, Johnson looks, shoots. No good, but he's fouled, and he'll go to the line. The foul is going to be on Aaron Reed, his 3rd. 7th team foul, 6-point lead. And to the line will be Jared Johnson, who has 12 points in the game on 6 field goals. Johnson at the line to shoot about 64%. Jared's free throw's on the way, missing. Big break for the Indians, who are down by 6. Johnson will do it again. Next one on the way by Jared is up. It is in and out, no good. Beckwith rebound. And the Indians with the ball again. Larned outside. Bilbrey with the ball right side to Gross. Gross drives down low, and off the hand of Reed, out of bounds. 1:26 remaining. Turnover for Larned was awfully big that time. Their 5th of the half and 13th of the game. Parker McKee across the timeline, 1:20 left in the game. Sadler with the ball. Down low, the ball knocked away. Turnover, Colby. Back comes Larned with the ball. Walker outside for 3. Missed it badly off the glass. Rebound to Parker McKee. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Gross. Colby crowd wanted an intentional foul call, but the foul on Gross will be his 3rd, and Parker to the line to shoot where he's 1 out of 2. 47-41, Colby up by 6. Tim Walker out of the lineup. Into the lineup, I believe, Justin Hammond. Parker at the line. Jared missed a couple of times a moment ago. 1-1. Parker's first win is on the way. It is no good. Tipped around and Larned with the ball. Gross comes out of the pack with it on the right side. He lost the ball. Near side. Hammond for 3. In and out. Won't go down. Woofter rebound. Gives it off to Parker McKee, and he fouled him in the backcourt. Gross got the foul, but the way Colby's been shooting the free throws right now, 49 seconds left. Parker to the line, and Larned, if they'd have hit a 3 there, we'd had a 3-point ball game. 49.7 seconds remaining. Ed Crosby talking to his assistant coach Todd Osborne. Parker McKee to the line where he's 1 out of 3. 1-1, that's the 9th team foul. Parker's first free throw is on the way. It is good. He got it. That is a big, big free throw. 48-41. Parker to do it again. Parker's free throw's on the way. It is in and out. Won't go down. Rebound loose and saved by Larned. Let's check it. It'll be out of bounds to Larned. Off of Piper. Timeout Colby with 46.3 seconds left. It's Colby 48, Larned 41. You're listening to Colby Eagle Basketball.
Sponsors for tonight's broadcast include Colby Implement, your John Deere dealer. See them for dependable sales, parts, and service. Wagner & Son Lumber, Colby's newest lumber yard. See them for all your building supplies, paint, and lumber. They're located on South Country Club Drive in Colby.
Colby playing with Piper Sadler. A whistle now. Let's check something. Official trying to find out how many timeouts Larned has left. Official checking with the official score on the timeouts remaining. Larned with the ball, down by 7. 3-possession game with 46.3 left. Bilbrey with the ball. Against Piper across the timeline. Bilbrey down. Outside to Hammond looking. 38 seconds left. He better hustle. Hammond dribbling down. Into the corner to Gross. Gross driving. Pulls up. Kicks it down low to Beckwith. Turns, shoots, and missed it. Rebound to Johnson. Jared with the ball. Now to Parker McKee. Parker, cross-court pass. Piper looking. Comes out with it. 19 seconds left. Now to Parker McKee in the corner to Woofter. Woofter is fouled. He'll go to the line, and he'll shoot 2. 48-41. Corey Woofter to the line where he is 1 out of 2. Larned took a little too much time to get his shot off, and when they did, it really wasn't a good one. 48-41, Colby by 7. They trailed at the half by 2 and were tied after 3, 32-32. Larned's been held to 9 fourth-quarter points. Shot on the way by Woofter is good. 49-41. .6 seconds left. Woofter looking for the 50th point of the game for Colby, and he didn't get it. Rebound is off to Beckwith. 49-41 with 12.6 seconds left. Hammond with the ball outside. Down low. Beckwith looking in the corner. Long-range shot, Gross. Missing. Rebound to Johnson. Whistle. With no time, it's over. The final score, Colby 49, Larned 41.